So when it comes to losing weight or how much weight you need to lose, I get this question all the time. People don't know what to do, or they turn to an app and they don't know what metrics to put in there, or they go look online and they use some sort of formula and they end up finding out that it didn't work exactly as they thought it would, because those formulas actually aren't going to account for 8 billion people out there. Because you have to take into consideration that everybody has different lives, their metabolism is different, their power output is different if they have experience working out or not, so on and so forth, right? So when it comes to knowing what caloric deficit you should be in and then how to lose weight, it's a very simple thing to do. You need to make sure you spread it out over a week's worth of eating, just because you need to tally up how much you eat in a week. And then you want to break it down like this.
All right, guys, so this is just going to be a short video on how to calculate your calories when you're following the program, and also just to know for everyday life, because everybody should know how to do this, because what gets measured gets accomplished. You get success from it, right? When you can actually measure something, even if it's not exactly correct, you have a very good indication of where you need to be and what you need to be intaking. So in order to find out what your caloric intake is, you need to write down or take note of what you're eating. Whether it's wanting to lose weight or build muscle, you have to know how much you're putting in your body, and whether you're eating once a day, 3 times a day, whether your schedule of eating is all over the place or you follow a very regimented schedule for eating, it doesn't matter. You just have to put down what you're having, and you either are going to do that by documenting it yourself, or you can do it through an app like MyFitnessPal, and you're going to document everything. You're going to put in what you're eating. You're going to put it at the time that you ate it at. You're going to write down all the drinks that you've been having too, water included, even though it's 0 calories, because you want to take tabs on everything that you're eating so that you can add up what the caloric intake is by the end of the day. And you also get the 7-day daily weekly average, okay? And what that is that you're going to, like I said, tally up what you've eaten for the day and do that over 7 days, okay? And when you've done that over 7 days, you're then going to take every day and add up the total amount of calories for the week. Now, here's an example right here in front of you that I have for you. Every day has a total amount of calories that you've eaten, okay? So you're going to take every day, you're going to add them all up together over a 7-day period, and you're going to get a total weekly amount of calories. You're then going to take that total weekly amount of calories, which here is 10,900, and you then want to take 10,900 and divide it by 7, because again, there are 7 days that you're going to calculate for in total for the week. So when you do the 10,000 divided by 7, the answer comes to 1,557. So on average per day for weight loss, you want to stay below that number, below the 1,557 calories. And for increasing weight and also building muscle, you want to increase over that amount. So you generally want to reduce the amount by 300 to 500 calories below that amount for weight loss, and you want to increase it by that amount over the 1557 in order to put on muscle or to put on weight. And it's literally as simple as that. Now, key thing to remember here is that if you go over or if you go under, you're not exactly on the number that you have set for yourself. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. Again, not every single piece of food is going to be the exact calorie amount it's supposed to be that you have calculated. This is going to be a very good average for what you want to stick around and give you a very good direction. But not every apple is going to be, let's say, 60 calories. There's different sizes of apples, right? Not every piece of bread is going to be the same exact number of calorie either. There's different densities and there's different sizes. But nonetheless, this is a number that you want to stick towards, and it gives you guidance on what you should be intaking, whether you're going for weight loss, which more of you probably are, or you're looking to put on some weight as well. Very easy, very simple, follow to the best of your ability.
And that's literally it. That's all you have to do when it comes to calculating how many calories you should be intaking, and then breaking down how many calories you should be taking away from that. Now again, it's always around 300 to 500. You need to play with it yourself and see what it is. Weight loss is never going to be 100% comfortable. Some people can adapt to it better than others. After training hundreds of men myself, I can tell you some adapt easier, some don't. Generally the ones who were eating what would be considered, again, junk foods and didn't have more of a regimented diet or eating nutrition type of method growing up, they will generally have a bit of a harder time, but it's not always the case. Other people that I've worked with have more of a structured regimented, they were nutritionally healthy, they were eating nutrient-dense foods, and they still had a little bit of a struggle when it comes to weight loss. Other people don't. It really depends on how your body reacts to it, but you want to gauge between 300 to 500, and then you want to go from there. All right, guys, that's the end of the video. That's it. It's literally that simple. It is not more complicated than that. The method of application could be a little bit complicated for the individual, depending on how hard they find it. But the method itself is easy to do. And if you like this video, click like, subscribe, comment, share. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. And if you do want to work with me, whether it's one of my challenges or directly one-to-one, there will be a link for you to click in the description as well. And I will see you guys in the next video.